Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back.
You serious?
You heard that right. I'm back after a long break, 2 months to be precise. And the reason I was not uploading for these 2 months was because, well, there were a lot of issues with my phone and I was not able to screen record. But here I am back with yet another Call of Duty mobile video. Now the sad part is that in these 2 months that I've been gone, there is a lot that has happened in Call of Duty Mobile, and I'm gonna try to cover all of it as quickly as I can. And when I mean a lot, I mean in terms of weapon. And in my opinion, there are 5 weapons in the game right now that are, I would say, completely game breaking. So yeah, I will tell you guys in the end of the video as to which is my favorite out of all these 5. And yeah, let's just get right into it. Alright, so the first weapon that we're going to be looking at is none other than the KN-44. Now, I don't think any of you are new to this weapon because this weapon has been in the game for quite a lot of time now. It has had its fair share of players using it. So for those of you who are new or maybe don't know why I put this weapon on the list of game-breaking ones, well, there are a few reasons. There are a few amazing reasons why this is up here. And let's get into the first one, which is this weapon is insanely versatile. Yeah, the guy who killed me was using the KN-44 too. Nice. So this weapon is insanely versatile. You can use it in any range. Close, medium, long, super long. And yeah, you can do that even without a grip. Why? Because this gun doesn't have recoil. It just doesn't. It has very little horizontal recoil, and maybe that'll put you off in the super long ranges, but I don't really think you'd be taking super long range fights if you have an assault rifle. You can just go ahead, get yourself a little closer to the opponent and maybe take those fights. The reason this gun is insane in close range is because this kills in 4 shots, and given the fact that it has such an insane fire rate, a 4-shot kill is definitely one of the best things to be going around in the game. Now, you can see that I'm not exactly using a grip right now, and well, just check this out. I would say this is a decent length of an area. You see that? That's barely any recoil, and I would say that is pretty amazing. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and get myself killed so we can use the next gun on this list. And yes, that guy was using the katana operator skill, which is pretty insane in my opinion, but maybe not the best there is in terms of operators. Yeah, so back to the video, hold up. And yes, it is none other than the ArulCODM that we're talking about. So why, you might ask, why an SMG in the top 5 game breaking guns? Well, here it is, because this thing, just like the KN-44, is super versatile. Now, maybe I would say that my pick in terms of whether I'm going to be using the KN-44 or the QQ, or the ArulCODM is definitely going to be the ArulCODM, because in my opinion, this is definitely the better option out of the two. But it strictly does depend on your playstyle. Don't let my opinion change yours, because at the end of the day, I am a guy who likes playing the game more aggressively, and strictly because of that, I am gonna pick the ArulCODM over the KN-44 just because it's a little bit better close range compared to the QQ9. At least for the way I play, I do find it a little better. But the fact about the ArulCODM that no other gun can possibly match right now is its hip fire. Now, we do know that the hip fire in Call of Duty is absolutely terrible in COD Mobile. So you guys know the remaining hip fire of all the other guns, but check this out. Yeah, you see that? You see that? Guess what? I don't even have a grip on it. Yeah, I don't have a grip on it, but the main fact about the hipfire is the laser sight, and I don't have a laser sight either. This is the class that I'm using. I have a quick draw, long barrel, and an extended mag on it, and yes, it does not need a grip either. So I guess I'll just kill myself. That's enough about the ArulCODM, and on to the next gun, which is another SMG, and it's none other than the QQ9. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this might as well be my favorite weapon, at least for the time that it had released, which was well over a month ago. But still is a pretty insane weapon. And how many counter UAVs do these guys have? Oh god. Yeah, so I was telling that this weapon is insane in close range. It's definitely one of the best close range guns in the game because of its highest fire rate. I guess this is the second highest fire rate in the game after the MSMC. The MSMC, of course, has the highest fire rate. I don't need to tell that to you guys. Now, the only way that this gun can be countered is, of course, by using a shotgun or a sniper, which I already talked about in one of my earlier videos, because, well, shotguns and snipers are the only counters to guns in close range that are being better than the SMGs like this. But if your opponent is not using, let's say, a close range gun as good as the QQ9, then you might as well be better off with other guns. So the things about the QQ9, the first thing, it is actually known as the MP5, but they had to make it the QQ9 because of a few copyright issues. And I would say that it is better than Cordite, and in terms of recoil, it does have a ton of recoil. It has a lot of recoil, but then it's all vertical, so maybe it wouldn't hurt to use it even without a grip, just like I was doing. And little did I know, one game would not be enough to test all 5 guns. Yeah, so there it was, game number 1. Now I'll just go ahead and jump right into game number 2 and show the remaining 2 guns as well. So the next weapon that we're going to be looking at is none other than a shotgun, and yes, it is the KRM-262. Now honestly, if my past self was seeing this video, I would be very confused, because honestly I totally suck with the shotgun, and I'd be wondering as to why I put this gun on this list. But after I played with it for some time, I almost did. Where is this guy going? Yeah, after I played with this gun, okay, you know what, screw you, I'm not taking that fight. After I played with this gun for almost a week and a half in public matches just to get myself used to it, I realized that it's not bad. In fact, it's one of the best guns in the game. Yeah, I know, I'm surprised I'm telling this, but then yeah, shotguns are pretty insane. And it does really come down to the skill cap. The skill level that you require for this gun is insanely high. The hardest to use weapons in the games are snipers and shotguns, in my opinion, because, well, shotguns are easy too. Now that I am used to it, I guess I could confidently say that. And why the hell did you listen me like that? You're a bot? Why couldn't you just let me record? Okay, yeah, whatever. So the KRM is, I would say, maybe the best shotgun in the game right now. Yeah, you do have the BY-15 too, but I don't think the BY-15 is as good as the KRM, mainly because it does lack a little bit in the range. And just die, thank you. It does lack a little bit in range as compared to the BY-15, and my personal pick for it would definitely be the KRM and not the BY-15. And where are these guys? Okay. So this gun is actually really good for map control, but as I said, skill cap, do keep that in your mind. It's not an easy to use weapon. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and kill myself so that I can go ahead and show you guys the next gun. Come on, kill me. Yes, thank you. Oh no, I forgot to. No, I can switch it, right? Yes, I can. Thank you. So the next weapon, and the last but certainly not the least on this list, is the DRH. Now, quick fact, this gun is actually the Scar H, but then copyright issues, just like the QQ9, they had to name it the DRH, so the DRH it is. But it's not the name that matters to us, it's the gun, and this is, I could say, my favorite weapon in the game right now. No, trust me, I'll literally call every single weapon my favorite and then tell you guys that this one's my favorite, but that's just because I'm just not able to make my mind up on which is the best thing in the game right now. Now, of course, it does depend on your playstyle as to which you want to prefer, which you would prefer more than the other weapon, but then it's just up to you. It's totally up to you and not me. But for me, the DRH and the KRM would be my favorites in this, maybe. Yeah, maybe the QQ9 would be too. I don't really know. That's because the QQ9 is actually pretty insane, and I might be using it more now in rank, given the fact that it barely has any recoil in the close ranges. It's supposed to be the best close range gun in the game, and whoa, that was some Class A lag. So, quick facts about this gun. This is the only gun in the game, the DRH, that has an exclusive attachment for it. It has an OTM attachment, which literally no other gun in the game has for itself. What OTM does is that it increases damage per ammo. Now, you might get yourself confused with the, let's say, what was it, the FMG? Yes, but the FMG is nothing but full metal jacket, and what it does is gives you a higher material penetration, so it's a little bit more helpful for wall bangs compared to no FMG. But then I wouldn't really say that you use the FMJ much, because it honestly doesn't help other than for snipers. But trust me, the OTM attachment is much different compared to the FJ attachment, strictly because the OTM literally increases the damage per ammo. Now, I do mean that in quite a literal sense, because with the OTM you can 3-shot your your opponents, but without the OTM it has to be a 4-shot every single time. The thing is, there are a couple more guns in the game right now which can 3-shot, and it's of course the Man of War and the ASM-10, but they're not as versatile as the DRH. So yeah, that's pretty much going to be the end of the video for the guns. Now, of course, we are nearing the Season 9 of the Gunsmith update. Do let me know what you think about the Gunsmith and whether it will change the game or not in the comment section. I'm waiting for your reply there. So that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. If you like my video, make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in my next video.